Well, hello. I wanted to do a video today just so you can kind of put a little bit of a face with my name as well as a picture. So today we are discussing week 4. So week 4 is going to be a little bit more intense than last week. But if you look over at week 4, the overview is going to be 2 discussions. You will also have a journal, a quiz, and a written assignment. So the very first discussion is going to be based on classroom management. I cannot stress how much classroom management means in a classroom. You could have the best lesson plans ever, but if classroom management isn't there, they're not going to learn anything. So it's really key to make sure that you have something in place and that the kids know what that is. Some different things that I've experienced in my 20 years of education is going to be BIST. And that is basically like a behavioral intervention to where the students are held accountable, but then they self-reflect. That's the biggest thing. So if they're not making good choices, there's something called a safe spot that they can calm down. There's also an area where they can choose to go somewhere if they're not okay. And then they also can go out of the room if needed. If you go through and you look at another option, which would be Love and Logic, Love and Logic is going to be based on the kids. Like, I see that you are not okay today. Your face is showing me this, and you're giving them options. That's a big thing, noticing and options. It helps the kids self-regulate themselves, and it also helps them to, instead of just being disciplined, to learn and to figure out what can I do differently next time. So those are a couple different approaches, but whatever your approach is, usually it's going to be based upon whatever center or whatever school you're working for, and they will usually have something in place. Some will have multiple things in place. It just depends. The next thing that I see is also going to be kindergarten expectations. That's your discussion 2 this week. Kindergarten expectations, I cannot tell you, have changed so much over the 20 years. I've taught kindergarten before to where it was based upon letters and letters of the week. Now that is even in preschool, if even there. Now I feel kindergarten is the new first grade. It is reading. It is a variety of levels. That's the thing with kindergarten, is that you are going to have a classroom of kids that might not know how to hold their scissors, all the way to a classroom that someone's reading chapter books. So it is a difficult one. There is a variety of levels, more than probably any other type of level that you could teach. The state will mandate kindergarten expectations and what the objectives are. A lot of times there will be like tools for parents. It'd be great as a school to come out and say, hey, this is what we're going to be working on in kindergarten before they make it to kindergarten. These are some things you could be doing now in order to help them with kindergarten. Preschool will teach that for the most part, but many kids don't go to preschool or do at-home daycares, so it's a little bit more difficult in that aspect. So just even a pamphlet as they come and do any type of kindergarten testing, say, hey, here's a pamphlet that can help you out with different things, and that's helpful as well. Because kindergarten expectations have completely changed, and a lot of parents don't know that. They think kindergarten is like they were, complete naps and a lot more play, which play is huge and hopefully still incorporated a lot in the kindergarten classroom. Another one that we were looking at is the journal, and the journal is just basic. It's just talking about what are some things that you guys are learning from. So what are some things that you guys can do that will help you, that you've learned so far in this class. If you look at the next one, the final paper outline is probably going to be your most difficult one. The biggest mistake that I've seen in the final paper outline is that they don't have 3 different theories. So you need to be writing in your final paper about 3 different theories. And a lot of times I only get 1 theory, and that's it. And then you're going to be docked on points. I do want to show you right now really quickly on the rubric, because that's key, and that's key with any assignment. So let me switch around here 1 second. If you look here and you go into the assignment, And within the assignment, you will see every single assignment is going to have this. It's going to have a grading rubric. And if you click on the grading rubric, it's going to pull up more information that is ever in the description. And it's going to tell you exactly what you're graded on. So you need to make sure that you have the age group. You have to have 3 philosophies. Whereas in the description, it doesn't say 3. So that's why it's really important that you're looking at what you're getting graded on. Because sometimes it just is going to have so much more, and you can grade yourself and realize, okay, I have everything. Especially with the final project, again, it's going to go through and list everything. So I can't say enough how going through the rubrics is key. So hopefully that will help you out this week, and that you will have some wonderful learning experiences that you can apply to your classroom. Thanks, and have a great day.